Joining me from Judicial Watch is Chris Farrell. Chris, thank you so much for being here. I'm sure that you were probably as amazed at this press conference as I was. What was the big shocking moment for you, the moment where your jaw just sort of hit the floor?
Hillary making reference to her yoga workouts. That was terrifying. But beside that gruesome idea, what's most appalling is that she's lying, and she's just blatantly in your face lying, not only about her foreknowledge and her decision and her deliberate efforts to set up this email server that she would keep private but still do her public work on and pretend that that's somehow ordinary. It's not. It's extraordinary. No other Secretary of State has ever done it. Even the Associated Press did a fact-check article quickly after the press conference and pointed out that that was just an absolute lie. But more importantly is I wish that if we had a real Attorney General or if we had some real leadership in the Congress, a search warrant would have been acted upon, and that server would now be in the custody of law enforcement. We wouldn't be talking about it and relying upon her representations and her screenings and her lawyer's checks of what she is or isn't providing. We'd have the actual piece of hardware. We'd be able to look at metadata off of all of the messages that were sent and received. There's a host of questions, and she was deliberately false and misleading in the statements that she made during that press conference.
Why don't we have that server? I mean, it seems to me that this would be really easy, Chris, to just go and get a warrant and seize that server. Why on earth do we not have that? Why does the State Department not have that in its custody?
Yeah, the subpoena approach is much too delicate. And anyone who's worked law enforcement knows that while a subpoena can be useful, there's nothing quite like a search warrant to clear the air, right? So we're not going to play games where we, hope that she properly represents things and that her attorneys have screened things. And realize she herself is an attorney, as is her husband, right? So these are very knowledgeable, very astute folks. She is reveling in the ambiguity between, well, this is my personal email on my server, and then I had public email, but then I had public stuff that was private, and then private things that are public, and you don't want to know about people sending me condolence messages about my mother's death. I mean, she loves this. She loves that she can blur and muddy the waters so that if you do ask a pointed question about what exactly was produced and what's the threshold, how personal is personal, how business is business. If you ask a tough question, well, then you're just being a bully. You're a mean person. You're asking about emails that might touch on my family in some way.
Well, then why did she use that? Why did she conflate them and use them on one account?
Precisely, and she loves it. And she set it up knowing that this would be precisely the case.
Yeah, which makes me think, and Chris, do you think that was a challenge when she said this is going to remain private? That sounded like a challenge to me. Did you interpret it as such?
Absolutely. If there's any determined effort, and of course, again, we're dealing with, the Holder Justice Department, so there's no way in the world anyone there is going to take any action.
No, not at all.
And a Congress that is essentially leaderless. So there's not going to be any real determined effort on their part. I mean, frankly, the Benghazi Committee, they've known about this since last summer. What did they do? Nothing.
John Boehner sent out an email
today. It's a sad state of affairs.
Let me get your thoughts on this. John Boehner sent out an email today saying, well, the only reason that we know about this is because of those hearings on Benghazi. All right, well, that just goes right to your point, Chris. Then why was nothing done about it until now?
Now, actually, let me clarify that. The speaker is mistaken. The only reason we know about this is because of Judicial Watch's lawsuits. That's the only reason anybody knows about it. Just like the only reason there's even a Benghazi committee is because Judicial Watch got a hold of the Ben Rhodes email out of the White House.
Right.
That's the only reason there's a Benghazi committee. And the only reason anybody knows about these Hillary Clinton emails is because in all of our litigation against the State Department on a number of different topics, we have never seen an email from the Secretary of State. Not one.